Hey, welcome to the live show. Hope everybody's had a great week. Get everything, I know, running a little behind here. I had to get everything set up. Put on my, oh, what do we got here? Hope everybody's doing well. Bring this up here. There we are. In 1 second. There we are. Okay. Hello, Connie. Yes. Started it at 7 o'clock tonight. We kind of fluctuate between 7 and 7:30, depending on what we have going on. We got some things going on later tonight. Plus, I still have to edit the other half of the video for tomorrow, so it's going to be a long night, but that's okay. Got a much-needed nap in today. As Jessica says, my grandpa nap. Well, let's see here. Hello, Chris. Hey, Carol. Hey, Madeline. Hey, Connie. Wendy, hello. We're doing great. Holiday weekend, yes. Columbus Day, I guess, is Monday. Hendry, hello. DJI, what's up, buddy? Nancy. Elect B, hello to you. Yvonne, hello. Hey, Susan, Jennifer, Cheap Laugh Kennedy. Hey, Barry, how are you, buddy? Let's give a round of applause for our moderators. Jess is in here somewhere. She's, Oh, Krista from Columbus, Ohio. Hello, neighbor. Let's see. Tea and Books, hello. Hey, Erica. How are you? Salem Yeager, hello. Suzanne says Indigenous Peoples Day in some areas Monday. Hey, Roby. I didn't even know Roby was on here. I don't know. I'm doing the comments here from my tablet, which it is actually the same time as you guys, but not on the real time as the camera here. So if it's a little bit of a delay, that's why. Yes, Jessica's playing her Disney game on the Nintendo Switch. It's a pretty cool game. Didn't really have anything planned for tonight, just to hang out with you guys on a Friday night. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Let's see. Tomorrow, we're going to Metamora, Indiana for the Canal Days. It is a, giant flea market. So we're going to be trying some different foods. Some, carnival-type foods. There's a few things that I really love there. One, there's this lady who does, homemade pork rinds. And I'll tell you what, they're the best pork rinds you've ever had. It's usually like $5 a bag, but I mean, they are huge bags. We're literally dragging them out of there. So we hope to, we're going to take a couple empty book bags with us and pack some goodies. They also, they sell my favorite sunglasses, mostly because they're $10 a piece. And they're the digital or the high definition glasses, whatever you call those. But I always seem to break them right before we go back to Metamora, so I don't know. Maybe they set it up that way. They are nice, though. Hello, Nita. Hey, Brenda. How are you? Problem with the server. What the heck? Oh. Must be our end. I don't know. The winds are very heavy here today. We've been kind of having some technical issues. So if it happens to cut out for any reason, I will start it right back up. I think we're good now. I did kind of a test and like an earthquake test. Seems okay. But we'll see what happens. Power's kind of been flickering a little bit around because of the high winds. It's getting cold. It started out about noon. It was near 70 degrees. And now it's already almost 50. You can feel the cold winds. It's supposed to be like 30 degrees in the morning when we leave for Indiana. So I will try to do like a little video of Metamora. It's a small town that has like a lot of old-fashioned stores, like old-fashioned ice cream, fudge, different little shops. It's a really neat town. Tomorrow, what we show will be more of the event that's going on, but it is fun to just visit Metamora, Indiana. They have all kinds of like old-fashioned snacks and treats and foods and stuff like that, so be a lot of fun. Teresa, yeah, that's where we're going. Oh, you're in Indiana? Okay. Well, you probably know where I'm talking about then. Metamora is, it's just outside Brookville, like west of Brookville, like southwest. And it's it's a huge event. They call it Canal Days because of the canal that runs through the little town. It used to be a years and years ago, it was like they would have like horse and buggy that would actually go through the canal. They still do that. They haven't done it in a couple years because of everything that was going on. So hopefully we'll be able to catch and see what that looks like. They actually have a train that goes through, so we'll check some of that stuff out. Evansville. Oh, is that where you are? Okay. Marcel, hi Danno, Canadian friend here. Where's Jess? She is doing some things, but she is on here. Say hi, Jess. She's playing her game, so. DJI says, if you haven't subscribed, please do it. We are almost at 20,000. Yes, we are. Thank you, Nate. Yeah, we are getting close. We just crossed 19,800 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Can't thank you enough for that. We are building the group. It's amazing. Every day now. I mean, we're connecting with people all over the world. It's amazing how similar the situations are here in America that are around the world as well. Especially, we have a lot of viewers from the UK, just everywhere. India, Australia, I mean, just all over the place. Switzerland, and one of the things that we have in common is our prices are all going up everywhere. Gas, a lot of people have been talking about gas prices the last week. Ours just crest up to $4 a gallon, so it's back, and hopefully it stays there. I know everywhere west of us seems to have gone up. A lot of places south, like around Georgia and Florida, are still hovering around $3 a gallon, so hopefully they keep it cheap. I did hear that in Florida right now there is no gas tax. They took the gas tax off, I guess, with everything going on. Who knows when that'll return. I do not know. Somebody asked me if I knew if the tolls were back up. I don't know. I have no idea. I actually tried to look it up earlier and it said they were suspended, but that was from a week ago, so that could have changed. I really don't know. And all of our thoughts and prayers are with everybody in Florida right now. It's it's definitely a big cleanup process. Luckily, all of our family are safe and they're fine, and all of our viewers who we were trying to make sure they were okay, seems like they are all okay. So that's great news. Madeline from Chicago. Hey Madeline, how are you? Hey Sean Penrod. Checking in from Northern Illinois. Lots of Illinois viewers lately. We've been getting a lot of people up around Chicago and Central Illinois. I was looking on a Jewel website the other day just to kind of get a look at some of their prices. And it's kind of funny because Jewel's one of them stores, kind of like Kroger. If you're not in that area, it may show you different prices than what are actually there because our taxes are a little different. So if we were to order something from Jewel, I don't know if we would pay like the state tax for that. Not really sure. Like I wasn't going to order anything from there because we can get everything here, obviously. But it was just, I don't know. It kind of seemed like when I was in Florida and I was looking up things from their Kroger, because there are actually a couple different Krogers in Florida. And it was giving me all Cincinnati prices. And I don't know if that's why, because that's the one we use. But yeah, it's kind of tricky. No, Carol, we do not have a little. No, we don't. I wish we did. Jessica's saying, hi, Jess. Oh. Teresa says, no, I am north. All for yeah, hello, says hello from Evansville. Chris Stapleton, hello. I grew up in Indiana. It's a cool place. I love Indiana. I love it. Metamora is an awesome town. There will be some different Amish fruit and vegetable stands set up. So I'm going to try and visit with a couple of them and see if I can get some good tomatoes. Brenda says $3.69 in Loveland, Colorado. Not too bad for, being out that far away. I'll tell you what, we've gotten a few comments from California. Some people were saying, in Northern California, somebody said it was up to $6.99, and right around San Diego, they said it was $6.49. Oof, boy, that's too much. Larry says, gas tax suspended in Georgia until December. Whoa, okay. Well, that'll help. Marcel says, talk here is prices are going to continue going up for a couple of years. Scary times. Well, I'll tell you what, like a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I would have said, nah, eventually they're going to level off or start going down. I think it'll eventually level off, but I'll tell you what, I was at the Kroger Marketplace today, which that'll be the video tomorrow, where we go over a few different things, but our eggs went back up. They skyrocketed overnight. It was 209 or 219, and now they're 329 for 12 of them. That's it's way too much. $4.89 now. $4.89 for an 18. We always buy the 18 count egg, so that's the one I usually pay most attention to. $4.89 for 18 count of regular large grade A eggs now, and that was $3.19 a week ago. So I don't know. If you find a cheap price on eggs, go to Aldi or somewhere and buy up a couple dozen, because it doesn't look like it's gonna go down anytime soon. I don't know. It was pretty frustrating. I actually stopped filming at that point. I was like, you know what? I'm done. It was the last thing. Had plenty for the video anyway, but yeah, it was pretty frustrating. Hello, Kathy. Kevin Foley says there are no toll prices still in Florida. Okay, awesome. Yeah, somebody asked that earlier, and I wasn't sure. Chris says no taxes on food in Illinois right now. Okay, it's awesome. Teresa Ellis says Davis County has lots of Amish. Yes. Hello, Nancy B. Marianne Lucas, $5.52 for gas in Nevada. My goodness. Yeah, that's, oof. And it's heading this way, guys. You know, you live east of these states here. We've been out in Illinois, central Illinois. I feel like it's kind of going down the line from west to east this time. The last time gas prices were rising, they were literally starting from here. Like, they were going up like, I think we were, at least according to a lot of people on the channel, our gas prices were one of the first ones to hit $5. Because there were people in Indianapolis that were saying their gas was still $3.79 when ours was $5. So it was coming from within the middle, the heart of America here or something. And we know the East and the West Coast are always going to be a little bit more expensive. Surprisingly, Florida, even when we were down there, I was surprised by how low the gas prices were. I mean, they were a lot lower. We were paying, when we left here, we were paying $3.69 a gallon, and we had seen it just go up from $3.39, but I was finding it for $3.19 to $3.39 down in Florida, like Orlando and Sarasota. DJI says, can you do a video on an indoor vegetable garden? Maybe someday. Hopefully, once we get our place here, I can do that myself. Vicky Gerald says, are all the Squishmallows Jessica's? No, they're all mine. No, they are. Can you see them? Yeah, it's quite a bunch of them up there. She loves her Squishmallows. It's like they were pretty expensive there for a while, and then when you get a really good deal on them, it's like everything else. Something goes up for a while, and then there's a huge sale, and that's when you buy. Just like anything else. Somebody left a message or a comment on today's video talking about everything else going up in price, not just groceries. Obviously, groceries are what we focus is our main focus. But yeah, he's right. The prices of everything are going up, and we may start covering some more. May spread out a little bit and check out things other than just food. I don't know too much of what prices. I mean, I know with Walmart, like I know Walmart prices. I know what a T-shirt should cost. I have noticed like some things like rock and roll shirts, that have like AC/DC or different shirts like that. Holiday themed shirts are usually around $10 to $12 at Target. I've noticed that those are now $14.99, so those have gone up a little bit. DJI, good evening. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Kathy said, DJI says $3.18 here in Memphis. That is awesome. I would keep filling up. Hello, Lori. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. That is one, the more we grow, it's awesome to see a lot of you guys interacting with each other. It's important that if we are giving a price to things, and I probably don't say this enough, but if we're I may know what part of the country you're in, but if you see me put on your comment what city and state are you in, like, that's so that people who are in your city or state or country know where this price is coming from, so that you guys can compare. So when they come on the channel, they know, oh, okay, so here in Minonk, Illinois, which is a very small town, which we actually have a viewer from Minonk, Illinois. If you're around there like Kankakee, Illinois, or, another major city, you can probably compare, your prices better than we can compare them for you. That's kind of the whole purpose of what we're doing here. And that way, so yeah, whenever you give like a list of prices, some people get on here and they say, well, we paid this much for pop, this much for steak or meat or hamburger. Then at the end of that, put what city and state you're in so that anybody else searching the comments for some familiarity there, they'll be able to get right to you. God's Country Homestead. Hello, buddy. Hey, Cheryl, $4.49 here in Michigan. Oof. I've heard that Michigan's prices have been really jumping too, and a lot of our viewers from Pennsylvania, yeah, it's some of the dairy prices are looking pretty ugly, and I hope that, I don't know. All I can hope for is that eventually things will start to balance out. But every time I say that, we go to another store and it's like we'll see a sale on something, and it's like I feel like it takes your mind off of all the other stuff that's going up in price while that sale is going on. There is not one thing on sale at Kroger that is what the price was last year. Nothing. I don't think there's anything for $1 anymore. The only way you're ever going to get a candy bar for $1 anymore is if it's on sale, and that's very rare. I did see them on sale, like candy bars for 88 cents a candy bar like a couple weeks ago, but I don't know. DJI loves the War Room. Yes. The War Room. Hey, Abba. How are you? Cindy paid $2.91 for regular at Sam's Club on the 4th. 4th of October. That's pretty good. Nancy Frank says, wish she had Aldi in Colorado. I thought there was Aldi in Colorado. I don't know. I mean, yeah, if it's not within a 15-20 minute drive, then it doesn't matter how good the deals are. It's probably not worth going. Bradley Quirrell, hello. Greetings, everyone from down under. Now, what are your gas prices like over there, Bradley? I'm sure they're crazy expensive. Was it like $12 for a watermelon? Somebody from Australia was saying they paid like it was like $8 for a head of lettuce. I mean, I don't know what the price comparisons are from here to Australia. I know it's a little, it would be a little lower in American dollars, but not much. I think he said it would be like $6.50 or $7 for a head of lettuce. That's crazy. Anne Marie says $3 a gallon of gas here in Houston, Texas. Yes, I have heard that Texas has been a lot cheaper than most of the country on gas lately. Ryan says $3.59 a gallon here in Joseph, Missouri. Well, that's not terrible. I mean, it could be worse. Larry says, I'm from Oakland, California, but we live in Georgia now. I talked to my brother and he said gas is cheap here, particularly. Gas station might have. I asked him how much and he said $7.19. Ooh, that's crazy. I would just park the car and get a bicycle. Probably should do that anyway. Let's see. Tessa says, talking to Larry, says, I'm moving to Long Beach, California. That must be nice. Stephanie Hall says 68 cents for one something in Houston Walmart. I must have missed something. Lemon. Oh, okay, I see your other comment. For one lemon. I mean, that's not terrible. I've seen lemons go around here from $1.99 a piece for little tiny lemons. So, yeah, that's not too hateful. Kathy says restaurant prices are really going up, and especially fast food places. Yes, we've been getting a lot of comments on that lately. I did McDonald's. It's like $4.50 for an Egg McMuffin now around here. We don't get McDonald's much, but I noticed that the other day. $4.50 for an Egg McMuffin. That's crazy. I don't even know what the hamburgers are going for now. I don't know how much a cheeseburger is. I probably should have checked. But I did see a Big Mac's like $6. Like, forget that. I don't know. That's way too much. And then you're going to have a stomach issue after you eat it. They just don't taste the same anymore either. All fast food just does not. I don't know, especially it's hard for me to eat McDonald's because it's like a lot of the stuff just doesn't taste. It doesn't taste good. I'm just not a huge McDonald's fan. I like their coffee. I like going and getting their coffee, but yeah, I don't know. I can do an Egg McMuffin every now and then, but not for $5. That's ridiculous. No, Carol, I haven't. I just haven't had time. I'll tell you what, doing these videos every day, I just don't have any time for anything extra. And then on the weekends, when I'm not doing a video, we're out doing stuff. But I wrote it down on how to do it. I'm going to check it out here at some point. It sounds cool. Sounds cool. It's cool to watch. Bradley Kroll, $8 a gallon in Australia. Oh, boy, yeah. That is crazy. So you guys go by liters, right? So I think somebody commented said it was $1.80 a liter, but that was a couple weeks ago, so it's probably gone up by then. Barry Cooper says, hit the like button if you haven't already. Thank you, buddy. Yes, give us a big thumbs up if you enjoy. All the interactions here on YouTube help push us out further and further. The more comments, the more likes, the more subscribers, every little bit helps push the channel further, and we really appreciate it. We're growing faster than we ever thought we could, and it's all because of you guys. You guys are the adventure. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't. It wouldn't work. Salem Yeager says, Dan, love the corn mill in Metamora. Yes. Yeah, we're excited. It's going to be fun. Salem says, great fudge there too. Yes. Yes, there is. I named a couple things we're going to be getting. DJI says $1 Australian dollars is 64 cents in American money. Yes. Victoria Neitzel. Hey, Victoria. Hi, Danno. From Iowa, guess in Davenport. Oops. Hold on a second. I forgot to. People are sitting here trying to send me emails. Forgot to put the do not disturb thing on here. In Davenport, $3.69. I have 80 cents off a gallon with my Hy-Vee fuel saver. Yes, that's another thing I kind of wanted to chat about. I didn't bring my thing in here that has my notes, but there's a 4 times fuel points event going on at Kroger. And I believe Hy-Vee that's a Kroger owned company, I believe. But they have an event going on. I believe you have to fill up. I think it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But all you have to do is clip the coupon and you get the 4 times fuel points. So everything that you buy throughout the month will be given into that 4 times fuel points. You do have to look at what items are on that. Most of the digital coupons that I saw were on that. So if you're using the digital coupons, that will go toward that. And you can really save a lot of money doing that. Also, like gift cards, stuff like that. Pay attention to the double and even quadruple fuel points that you can get on gift cards. Sometimes it's worth it. If you're going to order through Amazon or something anyway, go to Kroger and buy a $50 gift card to Amazon so that you get those 4 times fuel points on the Amazon gift card. It's like kind of a no-brainer. Obviously, they're not going to advertise that, but you hear people chatting about that all the time. Oh, well, like some lady knew me from the channel at Kroger the other day, and she said she was talking about a JCPenney's card. Or not JCPenney's, but one of them. Macy's? No, it was JCPenney's. And she said that she was getting the 4 times fuel points for buying that card because she was going there anyway. So that's a thought. Yeah, I don't know about that, Erica. Good luck. That's all I can say. I've had friends that have dealt with that, and it's a nightmare. Chris says Illinois grows more pumpkins than any other state. Libby has a farm in Morton. Good crop this year. Hope prices are lower at the store. Yes. Hey, Journey Awaits. Hey, guys. Reggie and Cheryl, how y'all doing? They have a YouTube channel where they go around. They do a lot of Disney videos and stuff like that. They're a real fun channel. So I'm trying to keep up in real time tonight, guys, because we just got to kind of keep it flowing so that I can keep an eye on things going on here. Irish Mexican, do you have Winco where you live? No, we don't. No, unfortunately, we don't. Hey, Gina, talking to Victoria. And the Cops guy, which is all, we'll just call you Cops. How's that? Hello from Wisconsin. First time catching you live. Yes. Thank you for joining. All right, Cindy. Yes. Thumbs up. Thank you. Lori talking to Erica. Bradley says U.S. McDonald's is way more than Australia. I've heard that. Our McDonald's around here are a lot more expensive than anywhere else in the world, which I don't know. It's outpriced me. It's not worth it. I don't know what a regular cheeseburger is anymore, but I know it's not $1. It's probably like 2 for $3 or something like that. They have to do stuff like that now to entice people to even come in. Carol says, give Jessica hugs. I will do that. There you go, Jess. She's on here. She's playing her game, though, so I don't know. She's probably, it's Friday night, it's like, she works all week, too, and it's, this is our relaxed time. I gotta say, though, it's so awesome to hang out with you guys on Friday night, and thank you all for coming to the channel to hang out. I mean, this is what we do. When we were in Florida, it was like I wanted to do more live shows than what we did, but it was always raining. It was constantly raining when we were down there. There were 2 days that it didn't rain like all day. And every time I wanted to do a live show somewhere where we were, it would be pouring down rain. I didn't want to get the camera all wet and that stuff, so it was just harder to do. But coming back, it's good to hang out on Fridays. And yeah, we can't do them all the time. There's going to be some days coming up near the holidays where we won't be able to do them, or do them on another day. But it may be a little more sporadic in the future. But I'll let you guys know when that happens. Edith Cunningham, hello. The best way to eat fast food and to save money is using the apps. Only this is the only way to save. Yes. John Esper, hello. And also helps to get a gas buddy card. Yes, absolutely. Victoria says Hy-Vee is employee owned. They say whatever that means. Okay, yeah, no, you're right. I was thinking that after I said that. Yes, they are employee owned. I looked it up one time. I thought they were part of Kroger, but they are not. Randall says no, Hy-Vee's not owned by Kroger. Yes. Erica says Lori, I sure will try it. Oh, that ain't good, Erica. I hate hearing that. DGI says Hy-Vee is employee owned. The Penny Nanny, hello Danno and Jess. Thank you for all you do. You are very welcome. Absolutely. Carol says, Danno and Jess, do you have your own garden for growing your own vegetables? No, we don't. No, we can't. We're in an apartment. We're working on getting a house. It's going to be, I don't know when. I don't want to say, maybe now or then. We're waiting for the prices to be right. The housing market is ridiculous right now and it is just overly expensive. So we are trying to find the right deal. And we're just going to stick it out as we can. But yes, you better believe that when I have a house, I'm definitely going to have a garden. Lots of, you can, I know we always talk about it on the channel. And the thing is you can grow your vegetables, a lot of them indoors. Unfortunately, we don't have the room for anything. I was going to do some tomatoes this year, and I just didn't have the room. That's why I was so upset about all the tomato shortages and terrible looking it just figures, right? The one year where it's just terrible, you can't find a good tomato unless you go to a farmer's market. Jungle Gems around here is great. A lot of the little stands, which I don't film them, but we have Burwinkle Farms, which sets up stands all around Cincinnati. I would get tomatoes from them. They're beautiful, they're delicious, but a little more care for those, and you are paying a little more, so they better be good. Oh, Chris the J, do you have another Disney vacation planned for next year, or going somewhere else? Not yet. Not yet, but we're always putting money away for that next vacation, no matter what it is. That's why I get mad when ramen noodles goes up in price. I did buy up a ton of the Campbell's Chunky Soups. I will say this. So I got the corn chowder, and they were $1.29 a can, so I couldn't complain too much, I guess. But the corn chowder was terrible. And I've had it before, and I don't remember it being that bad. It was very watered down, way too much corn in it. I mean, it was like a can of corn and some really thin cream sauce. Like, it was not very good. I finished about half of it, and I was like, I couldn't eat anymore. But we've been getting, some comments of other Campbell's Chunky Soups not being as good. So I'll keep you guys updated. I like the jambalaya one, the jambalaya, and the gumbo soups. I think those are fantastic. They're a little spicy. I've had a couple of those, and they've been fine. I don't get the Campbell's chicken noodle if I get the chunky soup, because I get the smaller cans. I like those better. I don't know. They're just, they taste better to me, the little chicken noodle cans. Plus, that's where I load up my Ritz crackers. And Ritz crackers are still 2 for $5 at Kroger this week, by the way. So if you're looking for them, they're there. Larry was on the phone and said, "Who is Danno?" I said, "It's Adventures with Danno, and he's the dude who helps keep the grocery bill a bit lower." Oh, that's awesome. We don't discuss that, Kelly. Yeah, sorry. That's one thing we don't really discuss. Let's see. Lori says Guatemala McDonald's are really cool. They have a coffee shop bakery in them. Really fancy cakes and pastries. It was awesome. Okay. I will say this. When we were in Florida, I got a blueberry muffin and it was fantastic. It was great. I mean, it's probably one of the best blueberry muffins I've ever had. And it was huge. I mean, it was like that big and really good. I mean, it felt like it came out of like a pastry shop. I mean, it was really good. Hey, Lily. Uh, Tanette says Danno Gardein plant-based chili is regularly $3.49 a can, on sale for $2.49 a can. Buy 3, get $2 off. Got them for 49 cents a can. High protein. Well, you're going to be excited for tomorrow's video, Tanette, because that is one of the deals that I got excited to let you know about on the video. We've had a lot of people talking about Gardein lately because they've been coming back in the stores, and I noticed that sale, and I point that out in tomorrow's video. Yeah, it's an amazing deal, 50 cents a can. I mean, that's great. And that is something else I probably didn't talk about as much in today's video because some of it got to me with some of the prices. It just happens when you do this every day. It's frustrating when you go in somewhere and you got great news and then it kind of just ends with, wow, okay, well, here we are again. But yeah, that was something that was really awesome to see. And the buy 3, save $2 or more deal is a lot better. I think Kroger's has listened to the crowd here, right? Because they're probably watching me. They're probably watching all the videos, which I want them to. Because we're ultimately giving Kroger business here, right? I mean, not that they need my help getting business, but we're literally pointing out the best deals and selling the products that they want you to buy, right? They're on sale for a reason. They need to either get rid of them, they've got way too much, they have another order coming in. There's multitudes of reasons why they're putting on sale what they are. But the biggest flop that I can remember is as of late with Kroger is this buy 3 or more, save $2 each deal. And that is because everything that was on this sale when they first rolled it out was terrible. I mean, it was like, okay, cool, I'm paying $5 for a box of cereal that I'm saving $2. I wouldn't pay $7. I'm not going to pay $5 for it. And I think that was their mistake. They were putting it on very high dollar items that not many people buy anyway, unless you're going to buy in bulk. I always say buy in bulk to save a little bit of money. Now, when it comes to cereal and stuff like that, if you're going to buy in bulk, then you should just buy it at Sam's Club or Costco because you're going to save a fortune. But for places like Kroger that maybe not be able to give that kind of deal, well, they worked out some stuff for the new buy 3, save $2 deal. That's hard to get used to because I'm used to the buy 5. But a lot of stuff has been very cheap. Cereal, $2 a box. And the smaller ones. But like I said in the video a couple days ago, it's like most people want variety, right? If you have kids, well, one kid likes Cocoa Crisp and the other one likes Reese Puffs, right? So if you have both those on sale, well, as a parent, I'm thinking, okay, $2 a box, that's a lot more doable than $4.49 a box. And people have been getting confused with some of the offers here. Like I was talking about coffee. Okay, well, Kroger's puts it on sale, right? When they're doing this, it's a sale item. So if Folgers is $11.79 for a canister of it, then when they put it on the buy 3 or buy 5, whichever deal it is for the week or month, then they're going to have that product on sale. So if you go into Folgers and you just say, well, I'm in a hurry, I don't want to buy 3, even though you should, then you can take the one and it's going to be $9.99, right? Because that's what the sale price is. If you don't do the buy 3 or more thing, it's on sale. All the products that are on the buy 3 or more deal are already on sale. So when it says $7.99, I was getting comments, well, if it's $2 off, how come it's not $9.79, right? Because they're putting it on sale. It's a sale item that they're trying to get rid of, and then putting that on the buy 3 to help push it. It just, when you look at it in the store, it's like $7.99. I have to do this. Like I can't afford not to buy it. That's what the mind is thinking when you're going and you're looking at this. You're like, well, that's almost half off, and that gets you thinking quicker. Like, okay, maybe I just buy 3 of these. And honestly, they're right. You should, because you're gonna save ultimately. Because Lord knows what coffee's gonna cost here in a month. Sorry, I know I got ranting. Let's see. Oh, hey, Violet. How are you? Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. Well, you have a good night. Say hi to everybody for me. Colin Barber says, can you please post more guitar videos? I really enjoy those. Yeah, I might. I don't, the thing is, and it's fine. I put them up here and I just won't monetize them. But you got to be careful when you put music on YouTube. I can put my own stuff on there. Like everything that you listen to is stuff that's my stuff, my soloing on guitar and stuff. But, it's like you can't monetize them because chances are it's going to get a copyright somewhere. Now, there are a couple key things that you can avoid when you're playing music on YouTube. Don't play A minor, don't play D minor. Those are 2 of the most used chords in the world. And it pops up, even though you can fight it, and you can say, oh, no, this isn't Black Sabbath or something, I don't know, some band that'll come up on there. You still have to deal with it. And that's kind of why I've kind of shied away from it a little bit. But, I thought about doing that in the YouTube shorts again. I may. We'll see. I know. I miss playing. I mean, I play every day, but I miss playing on video. It was a lot of fun. I'll figure something out. Carol says, Danno and Jess, do you buy from local farmers? Yes and no. Not as of recent. I mean, I do, but it depends on where we're going and where we're at. Because I'm in the stores every day, so I know what sales we can get from where we are. Now, we have other stores that we go to that we do not film because I believe that it would actually hurt them by showing the prices in the stores. Because everything's ridiculously expensive. I mean, it's. I don't know how some of the stores are staying open. Like they're little mom and pop shops, and I don't want to do anything that's gonna hurt their store any more than it already is with the prices. That's why we haven't done stuff like that. It's unfortunate because I would love to give some of these stores some good advertising, but yeah, it's like you're not going to pay $10 for a 12-pack of pop or, $8 for a box of cereal. I mean, it's out there, guys. It's everywhere. It's like you think it's crazy when you see a mega-sized box of cereal for $7, and then you go into a mom and pop store and it's like $8.99. And it's like, okay, so it's not just Kroger here. It's manufacturers. Everybody wants to point the finger and blame Kroger. It's the manufacturers. Kroger's has to make their money too. But you better believe they're going to want to sell it for the lowest price possible so that you don't go to another store to get those products. One thing, their major competition, maybe their only competition around here, is Meijer. And Meijer, there's that same deal. And I do have this here. The same deal with their 7 for 7. They worded that so weird. They're trying to be like Kroger, and that's what it is. They're not hiding anything with that. But you buy the 7 items, mix or match. So it doesn't have to be the same item. And then each item on that deal is $1. So it's like everything you see in that 7 for 7, all the way walking throughout Meijer, every time you see that, you know that item's going to be $1. And maybe it was just because a lot of the products that were on this time is stuff that me and Jessica use or eat, like the peppers. The broccoli crowns are actually a good deal for $1 now because they're $1.40 regular price. The peppers at Meijer, as most of you know, are $1.69 a pepper. That's ridiculous. And a lot of the soups and stuff were on that sale for $1. Didn't see any pop or soda, whatever you call it, on sale for $1. So I don't know. They may have done away with that. I think the days are probably over where we see the 10 for $10, 11th item free. I don't know. I don't know if they'll roll that back out. But I did like the 7 for 7 deal this time around. And that deal is going on through tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Saturday night. Yeah, so, boy, I had to think in real time. I'm used to thinking in a video where I have to picture that it's the next day. So you guys don't go to the store and the sale's over. But one thing, Meijer does have the Michigan apples, at least ours does, for 79 cents a pound. And that is a great deal. They are delicious apples. They were picked a little early, but you just got to let them sit for a little while, maybe a couple days, few days, let them sit out. And they're delicious, a lot of flavor. I had a couple of them. Okay. All right, back to the comments. Hello from Eastgate. Rhonda, hello. Yeah, you're not far. Boy, I heard there was some traffic out there today. There was a bad wreck on 275. Shut the highway down. I know people were trying to get around everywhere. Again, if I missed an important comment, we do have to keep up in real time, so just leave it again, and I'll try to get to you. Got a lot of people on the channel now. Also, too, in the videos, if I happen to miss a couple comments, it's getting harder and harder every day to keep up with all the comments. So if I just leave you a heart or a like, just know that I have read your comment. I'm just trying to get through a lot of them. Pretty much at the point where I have to take notes of the things that people are looking for in the stores because there's just so many anymore. Sometimes I don't even mention it in the video, but if you see when I'm pointing out some of the stuff that we're finding that you're missing in your store, like sugar, I just can't believe all the sugar shortage. It's ridiculous. But know that I have read your comment, and it's pretty much how we have to group these together because, what one person is missing in one store, chances are there's 10 of you that are missing the same items, and it's always around the same places. That's how I know, and this is what's great about what we're all doing here on the channel is so there's a sugar shortage in Cincinnati. Well, everybody's like, okay, well, there's sugar over here. We got sugar at Aldi, or we got sugar at this Walmart. You know what I mean? And that's where people are getting on here and really starting to help each other. And I got to say, it's an amazing thing to watch. Because I can see everything going on and everybody helping each other. It's amazing. And also, all the recipes that people have been leaving in previous videos, I know because we do these videos every day, most of you have been around for a while or just into the day-to-day. I get comments from videos from last year all the time, different recipes. People are leaving recipes, different foods. So if you happen to see me post one on a future video, if it's something that somebody wanted to share with somebody that was from a video a year ago, you may see those starting to pop up. Somebody left a recipe for an awesome apple crumble pie, and I couldn't figure out how to post it on I can do it on computer. I can't do it on my phone. That was the trick. But maybe doing that more and more because some people that are new to the channel are seeing a video from a year ago, and we're a day-to-day kind of YouTube channel here. So I try to bring people up to speed as fast as I can, but sometimes it's tough. David says, hey, Danno, I just started watching your channel, and I like your channel. Well, thank you very much, Dave. Thank you. Excuse me. Hope everybody's got their coffee. Yeah, tonight. Yoda best. I have, Tanette, the music that you hear in the video is my own copyrighted music. So if you use it, I wouldn't. I would probably just send you a message yeah, no, you can't use that. I have some other music that I've written over the years that I could play if I wanted to. But again, I actually had one song that I wrote it came up some song that I never heard of. And it came up in the algorithm thingy and sent me a message saying, you cannot put this up. It's it's my song. What are you telling me I can't put this up? But whatever. I just, you can dispute it, right? But it's going to take you a month, and I don't know. It's just, it's more of a headache than it's worth. Now, if you're a music channel, well, sure, I can see, you probably have all that stuff, I could, right? I could put the copyright thing into the video. That would probably do it, honestly. That would probably make it to where they wouldn't send me a message or something. Carol says, Danno and Jess, if you bought your own property with a big garden, would you have chickens? Maybe. I don't know. One of my best friend has chickens. All kinds of chickens. He's got, I think he told me last night, he's got 33 of them now. He thought he had 32. He thought one of them got wiped out and then one popped back up out of nowhere. Kim Quinn, hello. Purchased ravioli this week for $7 for less than a pound. Used to be $2. Crazy. Some pastas have gone up to ridiculous levels. You got your regulars like Barilla, Cremette, store brands, and then everything else other than that. Maybe DiCecco is still a little cheaper. They've kept the price down on DiCecco, I gotta say, but some of the other ones other than those, yeah, they've really shot up in price. The ones I saw at Aldi, the Regano, and they're kind of fancy, they did some like Halloween shapes and stuff like that, but that is $5.99. That's like 12 ounces of pasta. Walton says, I love those apples. Yes, they are delicious. I like them because they're small. They kind of go the distance. I don't like a big honking apple. I never have. I can never eat it all. I mean, yeah, I'll cut it in half and I'll put the other half in the fridge or, leave it out for later or something. But yeah, it's nice because they're small and they're packed with flavor. I know somebody was looking for the McIntosh apples. The only place I've seen the McIntosh apples is Meijer. You'll find them at Aldi every now and then. I did see them at Publix. I forgot about that. I saw them at Publix in Florida, but yeah, there's very few around, or very few companies, stores that deal with McIntosh anymore. And I don't know. They're always cheaper, so that might have something to do with it. I really don't know. Crystal Coachman says, spend $100 at Walmart. That's pretty easy to do these days. And it was a madhouse. Yeah, our Walmart's pretty much always a madhouse, too. I'm going to be visiting a newer Walmart here shortly. We're going to check it out and see how that place is. Hey, Dawn. Hello from Wheaton, Illinois. Do you think prices will stay or continue to rise? They'll stay on some things and continue to rise on others. I don't, at this point, I've been doing this for a long time now, and I don't see it stopping. I see some things will pause for a while, and maybe go down. We see where some things start to go down, but I think most of that is produce being in and out of season, depending on, we're seeing meat start to go up again. These are the same things that we saw last year. Now, there's other events going on with meat that is causing prices to rise. At least that's what they say, but I don't know. I say that, and then we'll find, steaks on sale at Meijer next week for $7.99 a pound, so it's like 1 week it's one thing, and the next week they got too much and they got to get rid of it. So the old saying, don't buy it and wait it out, and then when you see the sale, do like we do and go up and buy it and freeze it. Like that's what we do, Like those peppers. Somebody said, who buys 7 peppers? I do. Like if I can save $5, and I'm not just saving $5, going into a store, but even if I was, that's still $5. I mean, that's a gallon and a quarter of gas. Okay, guys, again, I'm sorry if I missed some comments. We do have to keep up in real time. We'll start with Cheryl here, community tab. You could post recipes over there. Yes, I thought about doing that, Cheryl. I may do that here in the future. And only for videos where I know that none of you are probably going to see the recipes. That's why I want to put them on there, because this is someone that's new to the channel, doesn't realize that we do this day to day and all that. So, that's why I would want to do it. I'd hate for you guys to miss out on something awesome. And I want it to be credited with their name, which I could type that in, I guess. We'll probably do something with that here in the future. Connie. Good night, Connie. Sorry if I missed some of your guys' comments here. Let's see. Carol. Tanette says, I have copyrights myself. I would not use your music. Oh. Actually, yeah, I don't know. It's why some songs I've never played on YouTube or anything, because I don't want to risk, I don't know. I may do something with them someday. Carol says, would it be possible for you and Jessica to do a cook with me? I don't know what that means. Like cook with you? I don't know. Jason, hey buddy. Good morning. Gail Grendel says, dinner time, I have to go. Have a great evening. Have a great evening, Gail. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Crystal says, I always purchase Great Value pastas for $1. Tastes exactly the same. Great Value pasta is good. And yeah, ours, they sell the 2 pounds for $1.59, so 80 cents a pound there. That's a pretty good deal. Gina Hugert says, I love it when Jess and you do cooking. Yeah, we need to do another cooking video. I was talking to Jess about that the other day. That would be fun. Jess is a good cook. Kit Ramsey says, I don't think they've had the ground donut shop coffee, Kent, unless I missed it. I don't know. Usually when I go over coffee at places like Sam's Club or Costco, it's because people have been asking about it. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the Members Mark. I did try the Great Value from Walmart Donut Shop blend, and that was pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the Members Mark Donut Shop. Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of people like it, and next time I go, I'll check it out, see what the prices are. I know they have the 100 count of the pods of the Donut Shop Members Mark for $29.98. So that's not a bad deal. 100 pods for less than $30 anymore is not bad. And it's okay. It's okay. It's not, it's not terrible. It's just not one that I usually buy. Crown Apple Kid says, how much is Halloween candy at Kroger this week? It's kind of expensive, but the funny thing is that it's probably cheaper at Kroger than it is anywhere else. They do have a deal going on. It's not like the big bags. I think it's 9 to 16 ounce bags. Buy two, get one free. So, that's you kind of have to work out the math. Look at what the bigger ones are to find out if you're getting a better deal with that, which I'm sure you are. But yeah, no candy shortages. I've gotten comments, all kinds of comments about candy shortages. So we got one comment where somebody had said that their candy had been short in the stores. And that's it. So I don't know. According to Reese's Castle that is built in every Kroger that I've been in, no shortage of Hershey's. At least around here. Hello, Marge. Hello, here late tonight. That is a lot to do with it, Crystal. Paying for the brand name. That is correct. It's like, this is just a regular shirt without that little Nike check mark on it. You put that Nike check mark on it, it's an extra $25. The Penny Nanny says, did you try the Reese's Pieces covered apples? No, I didn't. I'm not, I was gonna get them, and I'm like, I'm not real big. I would rather get the caramel apples. I love the caramel apples, but the chocolate looks really hard, right? So if I cut it up into pieces or something, I would probably try it, but it looks like that real solid chocolate. Those kind of things, I don't know. If you're gonna try it, now would be the time, because that's when they're the most fresh. But yeah, I don't know. I would get the caramel apples before that. I'm not, it's funny. The closer I get to Halloween, the less and less sweets I eat. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I've had a couple candy bars already, and just, I'm not, as the older I get, the less and less I really enjoy really sweet stuff. Now I can always do a Reese cup, but not too big on the heavy, hard candy. Not as big of a Payday fan as I used to be. Heather Campbell, hello. How are you? Cheryl says, so many people don't check out community tabs and they're missing things. I don't know if it's that people don't check them out. I think a lot of people don't see them because of the way the YouTube algorithm is working toward them. YouTube is starting to do like other platforms, and they're really trying to push the shorts videos right now. And community tabs, they're great and everything, but it's kind of like Facebook. Um, you know how when you're on Facebook, it only seems like maybe 10, 15, maybe 20 of your friends see your post? Well, I don't know for sure that that's how it is on YouTube, but it seems that way. I've noticed like a month later, I'll have a community post up that was a month ago, and then all of a sudden it's just getting like 300 likes, and it's like, well, that came out of nowhere. It's kind of irrelevant now. I've thought about even taking them down before, just so somebody doesn't think that we're on our way to Florida. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like to use community posts if I don't have to, but if I'm using them to maybe put out like an old video or something like that, which I may do here in the future, that, because we've had comments, people wanting to watch some of our older videos, some of our first videos. You can get to those pretty easily. You just go onto the channel, go to the videos, right? You have the home, and then you have the videos. Go to the videos and just scroll all the way up. 770 something videos later, you'll find our first video. That's a lot, I know. And I don't recommend watching them anyway. They're pretty embarrassing. Nah, not really. You got to start somewhere, And I really enjoyed that first day of filming at Newport on the Levee in Kentucky. That was the start of it all. Every year I go back to do another video there. And it's nice that they're rebuilding. When I went there before, it was like everything was closed because of the pandemic. So it was kind of hard. I was just kind of showing the Ohio River and boats and Newport Aquarium and that kind of stuff. But it was fun. It was a good start. And a lot of people always ask me too, like people wanting to start a YouTube channel, do it. The biggest thing I will say is don't hesitate. Don't wait to start a YouTube channel. Everything you do, every little thing that you put in a video, just put on here. You will create a fan base of things that you're putting on here that people will want to watch, no matter what it is. I mean, anything, You could film yourself walking through stores showing deals and discounts. That sounds kind of boring, don't it? Somebody who had no idea about the channel I was talking about that. It's like, yeah, no, I don't think I could do that. I was like, yeah, I hear you. Here's my card. Linda Farrow says, I use Sam's Online and love it. Yes, I've heard not many complaints on Sam's Online other than a few dented cans. Something you got to watch out for with any company, I guess. But never find too many dented cans at Sam's. Not like I have found at Kroger lately or Big Lots. I don't know what's up with Big Lots. They need to get those dented cans. One of them looked like it was half exploded on the counter, on the shelf. I was like, why would you put this on the shelf? I don't know. Metal Kicks, what's up, buddy? You need to go to Costco. They are having very good sales. Yes, I just got an ad from them. I like how they send you an ad every month of what's going on for the next month. Yes, we do. Yes. It's a little further out, which is why we don't do as many videos there. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe Sunday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I love Costco. We need to do some more shopping and some more exploring. Lori says, wish there was a Sam's or Costco by me. I have to drive over 45 minutes to the closest Sam's Club. I'll tell you what, Lori, down in Florida, I know it's a little far for you, but I love the Sam's Club in Sarasota. Yeah, Sarasota. Boy, that is one awesome Sam's Club. They have a lot more than we got. V. Allen, hello, good evening. Again, guys, if I happen to miss, I have to keep up in real time. So if I happen to miss any comments, just leave them again, because we do have to keep. I'll try and stick to it here for a second. I probably said that last time and didn't get to any of them. I apologize. Oh, jeez. Cheryl says, I just had a person check mine out. I must have missed something. Rebecca Williams says, have you ever tried the Member Mark Classic Roast Coffee, ground Colombian, the 48 ounces can? I like it. It's good. Yes, I have. I have, and it is good. I do. That's, it's strong, and that's why I like it. Cheryl says, my son and his wife didn't like the Pete's coffee. You know, I'm not really a fan. I'm not a big fan of Pete's coffee. There were a couple of them I tried when they were on sale, and yeah, it's the major Dickinson's brand. That's okay. That is really strong. I will say that's really strong. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. Yeah, I know I know they were gonna buy that. Let's see. I don't know. There were a couple. I think I might have liked when I got the pods better of the Pete's coffee and I just tried it recently where I bought the ground because it was like $6.99 or something. The pods were a little. Maybe I added too much coffee. I think that might have been what it is. Because you guys know I like strong coffee, and that stuff. Boy, I couldn't blink for 2 days. Samuel Pagan says, what's the best air fryer? I have no idea. I'm sitting here looking at our air fryer that we haven't even taken out of the box because we literally have no room to put it. And I agree with Jess. We know once we start using it, we're never going to stop, and we don't have a home for it. We are out of room, quite literally. We have a storage unit now to where we're basically moving things around and trying to move things out to where we can get room. But until we get a bigger place or a house, this is it. So we're, it's a bigger air fryer. This is the Hamilton Beach. Hamilton Beach, supposed to be a pretty good brand with the air fryers. Kent Ramsey, LOL. Don Williams, Danny, you and Jess do a great job. You're doing a public service. Thank you. You are very welcome. David says, for music with YouTube strict rules, you might want to try using Twitch. I have a Twitch account. It's inactive. I don't use it. I usually, I know we have a few people that are on our Facebook group thing, and let me say this, I don't get on there a lot. I've thought about taking it down. We get a lot of hate on that Facebook thing, so I'm thinking about just taking it down. It's a headache. I mean, we get a lot of crazy comments and stuff like that, but it's easier to manage on YouTube than it is Facebook. So before everybody gets on there and everything, I don't know how long it's going to last. I have considered taking it down because I'm literally getting messages and emails on that thing all day long, and it's a bit of a headache. And another thing too, if I don't get to your emails right away, I know people are sending me pictures of your stores and stuff like that, and I love that. And I appreciate it. It's good to see. I can't transfer those to online here on YouTube, but I am looking for a way to where we can chat about these things a little bit in a different way. I haven't figured that out yet. We're working on it. There's been a lot of things in motion, but again, it's hard to. I need a day or two to where I can just sit down and kind of map this stuff out. Like, we're still trying to come out with merch. I still want to have our Adventures with Danno coffee mugs out here so we can all have one when we're sitting out on a Friday night having coffee together. I'm working on the merchandise, and it's just, me and Jessica both are very indecisive. And it's like, we're going to put something out there. We want it to be nice. We don't want to just have we have like an Adventures with Danno t-shirt and everything, but we don't have it on here yet. But we're working on some designs and stuff, and I know we get emails about it, and I appreciate that and everything. But as far as when you're commenting on the channel, try to leave the comments on the channel unless it's something private. Unless it's something private and you want to email me, I understand that. But if you're just we were getting over 100 and something emails a day through my email, and it's like it's hard to. I had to turn the notifications off because they're all day long. It's bing, 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 bing. It's like whoa, I'll be in the middle of a video and that thing's going off like crazy. So yeah, I mean it's faster, probably faster to get to me on the channel here than it is through my email because not because I'm not looking at them. It's because the emails are flowing in from people all over the world wanting me to collaborate with something about pencils or something silly, some soap, stuff that I don't have anything to do with on this channel. Now, if Keystone Meats, I don't know if any of you guys saw that, and I don't know if it's true or not, because anybody can make up any YouTube name. But Keystone Meats had gotten on here and they actually sent me a message saying that they appreciate all the people who are enjoying their products and everything. Well, I messaged them back and I said, well, we have a lot of viewers on here that would love to try some of these products and maybe get a little bit of a deal because they're pretty expensive. And I said, if you could give us some coupons, we could send them out to some of our viewers who want to try Keystone Meats, and we would have to make sure that you're able to order them because apparently a lot of people across the country can't even order them online. There is an issue with it too. The shipping expense is really expensive, and I have heard that you can buy them through Walmart, but I don't know if you'll be able to use their like coupons. So we'll see what happens. I hope they send me a stack of coupons, and I will just send them out to everybody, and you guys maybe get a little bit of a deal because those are $10 a can. Right? It's like if you could save $1 or $2, maybe save on the price of what it's going to cost to ship to you, then, then it's a worthy thing. But I do appreciate Keystone Meats reaching out to me with that. That was cool to hear. I'm waiting on Chewy.com to maybe throw us some coupons. So all of our viewers that have pets, maybe we can get some coupons your way because that's really what it is. And, it's one thing to get on here and thank me for bringing it up in videos. It's another thing if we're actually helping people because that's what it's really about. So a big company like Keystone or Chewy, if they want to throw us some coupons or some deals, then we can get them out here to you guys where you can save a little bit of money. And that's all we want. That's what the channel is all about, is saving money. Samuel says, do you like Costco clothes? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't looked at any of the clothes. All we've focused on is food when we go there, but I need to. I like Sam's clothes. Sam's Club. I got the Ninja Dual Basket Air Fryer. That's a good one. That's a good one from what I hear. Expensive. But hey, you know what? You get what you pay for. I'm sure it's awesome. Mark B says, hello from Pennsylvania. Hello to you, buddy. V. Allen says, I would love the double door air fryer. Yes. Yeah, I know. Ours is, I don't know. It's one that has the bottom thing that comes. It's not like the double door air fryer, but it's huge. Like I would lift it up, but I can't because there's a bunch of stuff on it. Madeline says no steam. Oh, steam canner. Okay. Samuel says, I respect you and your wife. You do a heck of a job with these videos. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, when you do it so much every day, it just kind of becomes part of your life. It's like, I enjoy what I do. People get on here and say, how can you do this every day? It's like, I enjoy this. I enjoy shopping. I'm a guy that enjoys shopping. I love math. I love shopping sales. I love being able to bring this to everyone's attention. I love having an audience that is benefiting from all this, right? It's like, these are things that my brain, before I started doing this YouTube channel, would go into a store and it would literally calculate it. I felt like Monk. You ever seen that TV show, Monk? It's like the numbers and everything just, now I can let it out. This is my way of letting it out. Before, it's like my brain would blow up from doing all the math in the stores. And now it's like I can do that now and help people at the same time. Because that's really what it's about. It's taking photographic memory, right? Because that's really what it is. People ask how I remember these prices. I have a bit of an eidetic total memory, which when I see certain numbers work with me. Some things don't. Ask me what I had for dinner last night. No, I can remember that stuff too. But with numbers, they click, right? It's like it works, and it's hard for me to understand why a lot of other people can't. It's just something that I do every day too, so that helps. That and being able to remember, I was blessed with a great memory, and I'm glad that I'm actually able to use that these days to help people. And it's an amazing thing. Wendy says, I love an Adventures with Danno reusable shopping bag. Oh, interesting. That would be awesome. KAB says, Danno Telegram is great for chatting and posting pictures. I love Telegram. Okay. Yeah, no, I've never used that one. I'll have to check it out. And again, once I work out some of the kinks in the Facebook thing, that would be an easy way to do it too. And we do have some people in the Facebook group. I'm not a genius when it comes to a lot of this technology, and Facebook is one of those that's constantly changing things. And I think I did a setting like a while ago that I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. I may have to start a whole other thing. I don't know yet. Trying to get Just to help me with that one. And it's tough. It's tough. Like they have one set of settings, and then a month later they completely change everything to where you can't even get back into it. Well, you can, but you can't change the way that your group was set up, right? Like if I had a public group, and then if I had set it up for private, because that's what I did, was to try and keep some of these people who are just being negative, right? It's like I just couldn't take it anymore. I was like, forget it. It's going on private. And then you set it up a certain way, and it's like, I don't know. It's not like YouTube where I can literally ban people. And I hate to say that, but when you get on here and people get ridiculous, well, I can hide them from the channel. And it's easy to do. And if it was something, or if I made a mistake or something, it's easy to fix. It's not like Facebook where it's like you have to go through like a whole log and just everything to try and get it back to normal. Lori says she would love a coffee mug. Yeah, I gotta get if I don't get anything else out, we need to get the coffee mugs done. Kent says, yes, you're doing a great job. Found your channel. Great info and a nice break from the news these days. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, people, it amazes me how some people get on the channel and, you always know who they are because they're not here for very long. And they'll show up for like another video months later. Just to say something rude. And I don't take, everybody's opinion matters, right? But when you get on here and you're just overly negative, it might slide through once, but you get too crazy. If you start arguing with other people, sometimes people get cussing at people. Yeah, no, we don't have that. But yeah, it's sometimes people get on here and they just go nuts. It's like, can't have that. Carol says, how about a zipper hoodie? Those are my favorite kind. That's funny you can get them on Amazon, Lori, because I've heard a few people that weren't able to order them on Amazon. Yeah, gas went up by 25 cents, but let's hope that's all it goes up. Raymond Lindsay, hello. All for yes, as y'all have helped us a lot on where to go and not to go shopping. Yeah, what a lot of it comes down to is what kind of stuff. Over the last years, I've gotten to know like a lot of you, most of you. I learn some of your shopping tendencies. That's something I don't talk about on the channel because, again, I remember things. And, it's like I remember what some people say of what they were looking for a year ago. That's how some of this stuff is what I remember, like some of the stuff from like North Carolina that somebody was talking about that was missing. I may bring that up. Well, this was an issue in North Carolina last year, and it's just something that when I know what you're shopping for, I can remember what you were looking for, maybe to remind you that, hey, remember you couldn't find this 2 months ago. Here it is now. And it's like I'm constantly, I may not say it like that in the video, but I know who everybody who watches every day, I'm sure you see some of the stuff that I'm pointing out that oh, hey, he remembered that. And sometimes these days, because there's so many people, there are other people that are looking for those products too. That's why I don't say, oh, well, Jeanette, this is for you. This is something I wanted to point out for you. Even though I've done that before, if I have like 4 or 5 people that are asking about the same thing, hey, people were looking for this, I won't say a specific name so that everybody knows that, oh, okay, yeah, that was something you were looking for. I don't know. I try to give everybody, you know, if I realize that I haven't commented, or if I've just given you a like for a little while, I have read your comments, but if I'm really busy or something, or I can't get to all of them, I always try to make sure that, I am commenting on some people's stuff every now and then. Boy, I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. I can't believe it's already 8:30. We started at 7. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. Marianne says, my air fryer has a divider, so you can do 2 things in the same basket or leave the divider out for larger items. I think ours has that too, I think. I don't know. I've never used this before. Jess knows a little bit about it, but yeah, we're going to have to move some stuff around. I'm thinking about building because the issue with it is the way our kitchen is set up right now. We need to be able to have a place where I don't have to move it around, because a lot of the stuff, we're so crammed in here that a lot of the stuff that we have, we're constantly having to move around. Like if we want the crock pot out, we got to put this in a spot, and but I'm thinking about building something, just something like a stand, something sturdy. I don't know. I like to build stuff. Don Williams, Danno, in your opinion, which store usually has the best deals? Kroger. It's always Kroger. Always. Depending on, where you shop the most. I know a lot of people don't have Kroger, but you probably have a Kroger-owned store. Mariano's, Ralph's, King Soopers, Dillon's. And there's just a ton of them all across the country, and most of them have similar sales and deals to what Kroger does, and they sell Kroger products inside the stores. So if you're not too picky, Kroger brands are usually, even though they've gone up in price, they're still pretty fair, except for maybe canned goods. I don't know why Kroger canned goods have gotten ridiculously overpriced. But again, we can, pretty much everywhere has a Walmart, and where there's a Walmart, there's a 58-cent can of green beans. So, same with a lot of other places. So it's, we say it all the time that if you can shop at multiple stores, that's really the way to save. If you have to do a long drive, then most people already know that if you got to drive an hour away, well, you better make it worth it for yourself. So if you're going to like Sam's Club or something, that's an hour away from you, then you're buying a couple things of toilet paper, a couple things of paper towels. You're buying canned goods galore. You want to make the trip worth it. You want to be like, okay, this paid for my gas. We're good for a month, and you probably still save $50 to $100 when you buy that way. So, you really, it all depends on how you shop and what kind of deals you can make for yourself, if that makes any sense. Not really. But as far as sales and deals and things that are on sale week to week, Kroger. Meijer used to be, and I hope one day they get back to where they were. But we'll see. Cheryl says, God gave you a talent and you're using it to help people. Awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Absolutely. I know I never really talk about it, but, it's awesome that something that, I'm able to do. I look at it as not much, but I mean, it is. If we can help people and save people money in a world where it's hard to save money these days, and we're seeing things go up left and right. We saw eggs double. Eggs doubled here overnight. 4.89 for a 18 count of eggs. So yeah, that one didn't. The 12 eggs doubled from 209 to 319 or 329, and then the 18 count is now 489. And it's like, what caused that? Like I don't know. But there's always something that just boggles the mind as you go into the store and see some of this stuff. So you just got to think, okay, well, next time I do my shopping, I'm going to Aldi to buy eggs or anywhere else. Samuel says, get rid of the crock pot and use the air fryer. Yeah, I probably should. Victoria says, I don't understand people. If I'm watching something I don't like or agree with, I just turn it off. Very simple. Yes. Yeah. Some people are just negative, though. If that's what you're... Yeah, it's... whatever. It's all part of the game. I'm just learning faster ways to get it off the channel. Thank you to our moderators, too. Our moderators do a good job of overlooking a lot of the things and comments that are going on the channel. Jess is the all-seeing eye here. When I'm busy, she's checking to make sure a lot of these bad comments don't pop up on here, which is good. DJI, too. DJI, Nathan, he does a great job. He's doing a lot of YouTube short videos too right now. So DJI, one of our moderators on here, he's trying to do like a little the YouTube short thing, and they're starting to take off for him. Dawn, you are correct. We need more kindness in the world. Absolutely. V. Allen, how could anyone be negative in here? You'd be surprised. Henrock says, normally I don't buy a lot of pumpkin items at once since the shortage of items everywhere. I had to get the pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin spice baking mix this month. Yeah, that stuff will obviously it'll be flying off the shelves too. Somebody had asked a comment about the Starbucks pumpkin spice coffee. I found the pods at Kroger, but they were out of the ground coffee. So, yeah, it's something to keep in mind if you like some of the seasonal stuff. Sharon says, I agree. I would love to shop the Adventures with Danno reusable shopping bag at Ralph's. Oh, that's a good... I might have to do that now. I'm always... I love the reusable bags. Easier to carry, too. Samuel says, if I didn't like you, I would not watch your YouTube channel. But I love your channel. Thank you, buddy. I hate rude people. You and your wife work hard on these videos. Thank you. It's just... Some people just... That's how they get their kicks, I guess. I really don't know. And it's okay. When I first started YouTube, about maybe... I don't know. About maybe 6 months into it, when we started getting a little bigger... yeah, it bothered me a little bit. But now I'm kind of used to it. It's a lot more that I have to deal with now. But, you get used to it. You just shrug it off. Linda Farrow says, I was thinking canning it too. Canning what? I must have missed something. Sorry. I did see that they refilled the ball mason jars at Kroger. They're on sale, and I still feel like Menards is like the best price that I've seen on them. I know some people said some places online are some good deals, and Walmart, but we never see them at our Walmart. But I know there were some people on here that were looking for them. Sean says, I don't have a crock pot, but I need to get one. I love the crock pot. I cook everything. Not everything, but a lot of stuff. It's nice because you throw it all in there in the morning, come back later on, 7, 8 hours, done. And it's good. Linda says, I have chicken beef and pork canned now. Awesome. Samuel says, I love shopping at Costco for clothes because it's real difficult to go to Macy's or JCPenney's about your clothes. V. Allen says, Meyer, 10 pounds potatoes, $6.99. At Kroger, $6.49. Yeah, they're $5.99 at Kroger's right now, at our Kroger. That's a pretty good deal. That's the best deal we've seen in a long time. $4.29 for 5 pounds. So if you're going to get 5 pounds, you might as well get 10. And I got to say, somebody asked me if it was the new batch. I guess maybe the batch of potatoes that for from this year. They looked a lot better. So I'm assuming they are, but I'm not 100%. But they looked a lot better than some of the ones we've seen over the last month. Dawn says, I have a Mariano's not too far from here. And they probably, yeah, I know Mariano's sells Kroger brand products. Let's see. Brad says, hey everyone, hello buddy. Sundrop says, I like this channel also. And we don't even have most of the stores you have go to here in northeastern Ohio. Still like watching and seeing possible shortages and price increases that could be coming my way. Absolutely. And that is definitely something, especially being in Ohio. Prices vary from 20 minutes up the road from here. We're paying a crazy low price of $2 a gallon for milk when up the road they're paying $3 a gallon. So it's like, it's not just city to city, state to state. I mean, it's like neighborhood to neighborhood. It depends. But what we do see is if ours goes up, right? If our eggs goes up, their eggs are going to go up. Chances are it's coming your way, and it's probably going to go up. I know last year when we were doing this, people thought I was crazy. It's like I don't know how people would think that because I'm a believer in showing proof. Okay, like for myself, like I don't expect you to believe me or anybody just sitting here at a desk talking about things, showing things that you're not involved in, right? When I started doing this, I was like, I have to show people exactly what it is. I could sit here and get ads and talk about it, oh, well, this is our favorite foods. This has gone up. This has gone away. When you're there in the stores, you get you see it. You see it with your own eyes and you know what's going on basically through the video. I'm just talking about what I'm seeing and showing you what you're looking at. So as to where and I was getting comments like, oh, well, there's no empty shelves. I never said the store was empty. I'm showing you shelves that are empty with no sugar. I take that for what you want, and that's some of the comments, whatever, and I know most people don't look at it that way, but, it's like when you're looking at a couple cans of tomatoes and you see 2 cans on the shelf, well, okay, you're seeing that this is an issue, right? It's not just me saying, oh, just get your can of tomatoes. It's an issue. Right? It's you're looking at it. And we're not just looking at it from one perspective. We're looking at it from store to store to store to store. So we don't start talking too much about it until we've been to 4 or 5 stores and it's like, where's the daggone sugar? It's like then we start saying, okay, well, this is empty. We get it now. Like I say that without saying it. I never want to freak people out when I do any of this stuff, but it's like if you see that there's no hamburger and you find a deal on hamburger, you probably should buy up some if you eat hamburger or apples or anything else. And that's what we always try to do on the channel is to show you so you see with your own eyes of what's going on. So you can believe me or not believe me, you can't deny what you're looking at. That's was my whole purpose of the way I do the films and the videos so that you see it right as we go along. I narrate a little bit, but you're looking at it yourself, so you know exactly what's going on. I've seen some of these other YouTube channels, and it's like, I can see why they get some of the comments they do, and I think they come over to my channel, and they're kind of thinking that they're still watching the same thing. They're not. I'm not a guy sitting here chatting about this stuff. I'm in the stores showing you what's going on. It's a big difference, you know. It's like, you can, sure, chances are I'm probably not lying, right? I mean, I'm an honest person. I'm sure everybody else who's doing this is honest too. But I've seen some things on some other channels where they're talking about stuff, and it's like, you are literally trying to scare the daylights out of people, and it's like, that is not the case. That is not it at all. You know, and you know, I get comments about my titles a lot, massive price increases, empty shelves. It's like, that is what it is, exactly what it is. This is what YouTube actually tells me to do. They tell me, or they've told me, use these titles, use this, use that. I'm doing exactly what YouTube is telling me to do. So it's like, I follow it by the steps and what my coaches are telling me to do in the YouTube creator platform. So it's like, you know, call it for what it is. I'm doing this as a making it, you know, in a way that they're explaining me to do it to where I will reach the most people possible. And that is exactly what I'm doing. So anybody who has problems with the titles or anything, most of you know, if you look at it for what it is, you know, it's not like I'm saying massive price increases and then we have a dog show when you click on the video. You know, I mean, I don't know why we get so many comments. Somebody said they reported me the other day because the title of the video was not what the video was about. And I'm like, really? You must not have watched the video, or maybe watched 5 seconds of it and just didn't like my voice or something. I don't know. But that's some of the stuff, you know, and that's why my point is that's why the titles are the way they are for my channel all the time, is because we are picking up the people that are coming in here to look at the things that we are exactly talking about. If you want to build anything, one thing I've learned with YouTube and anything in life, if you want to build something, then you have to say it for exactly what it is. Don't go to Kings Island and say, I rode a roller coaster today. Or, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you could, but I mean, it's like, that's a bad example, I guess. But it's exactly what we're doing. Whatever you're doing, whatever your video you're putting out, like DJI just put out a video about bacon, cooking bacon. It's literally cooking bacon. Like, you cannot get any more true to the title of what you're doing in this YouTube short video. And I'll tell you what, I'm still hungry for that bacon, Nate. But that's what it is. And if you want videos to do well on YouTube, that is exactly what you have to do. You have to put in the title of what you're exactly doing in the video. Don't sugarcoat stuff or anything. I know some of the titles can look worse than maybe what they really are, but it is exactly what we are doing in the videos and showing. Anyway, I've got a lot of comments on that, so thought I'd throw that one down in the books. DJI, I see you. You're still there. Oh, yeah, we are going to be getting off here in just a couple minutes, guys. I think I've ranted on long enough. Samuel says, are we going to plan to do cooking videos? That's another, you know, we don't really plan anything, and that's kind of, you know, I mean, there is a little bit of planning in what I do for the everyday videos, but we may do a couple cooking videos here at some point. Those are fun. We love doing them. Plus, it's good to get out of the stores for a day and do something different. Victoria says, went to Walmart for jumbo eggs. They were $4.38. Our bread, $5.41. Wanted frozen OJ. We left, didn't buy anything. Sometimes you have to. I ended up, the other day went in for a few things. One thing that I thought was still on sale wasn't on sale. I left. I was like, forget it. I'm not paying almost double. Like, I'm out of here. Like, Madeline says, DJI, good content. Yes. OJ, Linda says burger. Oh yeah, yeah. V Allen, yeah. Every time I go to Aldi, I have my Aldi bags. Like, oh, is there a tag on those? No, I already bought them. That's funny, Samuel. I make you look like a genius, huh? Hey, you know what? That's the idea. You go in knowing what it is before you go in there, right? I mean, then you have a plan. Because every little bit that you save in life, I've always had in the back, I always save money, right? Because it's something that you're going to be able to do later. No matter what it is, no matter what you're going to do, whether it's taking a vacation, whether it's eating out with your girlfriend or wife on a Friday night, or whether it's anything else, those are things that, or if it's, TV or Netflix or that kind of stuff, saving up for the things that you want in life, then it's good, in my opinion, to cut corners on things like groceries and where can we find the cheapest things. Like, it's all about saving money in my brain so that you can do the things that you want to do. Because that stuff is getting more expensive too. I'm sure a lot of people have changed their shopping habits, Mrs. K. I know we have. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah J. Thank you. Yeah. Our shopping habits have definitely changed over before, long before we started the channel. Lori says I need to check out my Aldi. Not been since the hurricane. Yeah, I would definitely check out Aldi. And I know a lot of stores are having trouble getting in products, especially like frozen products, refrigerated products. Yes, Miss K, that is definitely what we got to do these days. We got to visit multiple stores to get the best deals. If we can. Now, I realize some people can't do that. If they don't have transportation or they don't live in an area where multiple stores are available. And at that point, we have then it become more creative, right? We learn new things. We new ways to make meals or cheaper ways to make meals and ways to stretch them out. You make a big meal, get you them little mason jars, freeze them. You got a bunch of leftovers. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Always, you know, sometimes you put stuff in the fridge and it just sits there, right? And you never eat it. Well, if you freeze it, you wait a while. You can wait a month and then go back to it. Like, I don't even have to cook it. Like, here we go. We got it. It's already set up, bought and paid for. Joe and Annette, glad there's another guy with the same shopping issues. Danno, LOL. I'm a mental math nut too. LOL. Thanks. All right. We got another one out there. V. Allen, every store I shop at has ran out of my favorite sugar. Yeah. Sugar's been an issue, and we have been seeing it come back in at a higher price. Kroger's went from $3.99 for 4 pounds of Domino sugar to $4.49. It's crazy. I mean, and here's where it helps to shop at different stores. It's gone up everywhere. Chances are it probably has not gone up at Target. We'll have to check that. Some stickers can be, don't know if they're right or not half the time, but they didn't have any Domino at Walmart. Well, they did, but it was just the canisters that they had, and those were almost, I think they were about $6, which is ridiculous. Meyer had the 4 pound Domino sugar for $4.09, which it was $3.99 also, but it only gone up to $4.09. So if you have a Meyer and a Kroger and you like Domino sugar, you can find things that are going to be worth going to Meijer for to save a few dollars. I wouldn't make an extra trip just to buy sugar to save 40 cents. And I don't talk about that a lot, but it's like, if you're going to a store, if you're going to Meijer and you're like, okay, I know I can save on sugar, well, then you can look online, look through all the different other sales that they have going on. What other ways are we going to save? Or you can just do like I do and just wing it and just go to the store and be like, I'm going to make this trip worth it. I'm going to make my gallon of gas back on things that we eat here. I'm always trying to save, and that's why with Sam's Club and some of these other, that memberships that you pay for, I did the math and it took me seconds to realize that we were going to make the money back for our membership that day. That day. I made the money back that day. Of course, you got to think in the long run of things. It's not instant. It's, okay, we're going to use this toilet paper. I add the math, I add the numbers of what that's going to be over the course of what it would have cost us at Kroger. So it's like, yeah, this is 2 months worth of buying stuff, but at the same time, we're saving the $45 in what this would have cost us anywhere else. And that's how you have to look at it. So I basically got a free membership with knowing when I went to the store of what I was going to pay for this stuff and what it would have been if I would have bought it at other stores. And yeah, not free, but I mean, it's like, you're getting your money's worth that day and you feel a lot better about it. It's like, yeah, okay, I spent $90, right? But I got $90 worth of stuff of what I would have paid for at Kroger. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So for the $45 for the membership and the $45 over that of what I would have spent would have cost me $90 at Kroger. So, or more. It was actually a dollar or two more. And I was like, okay, well, that makes it worth it. So that's where I made my decision. And I thought to myself, why did I never do this before? DJI says, much love the bacon. Yeah, it looks pretty good, man. Actually, I think I can. What was that? The Black Label bacon? The Hormel? It really looked like it. It looked like the same. Or wait a minute, because it had the little lip at the end of it with the curve. I don't know if that's Black Label. I don't know. I know my bacon though. It looked like Black Label, or maybe Oscar Mayer if it was thinner. Oscar Mayer's real thin bacon. Like even when they say thick bacon, it's not thick like Black Label bacon. Let's see, Miss K, shop at a local grocery discount store to get the best deals, but never know what I find. Yeah. Sarah says, I love getting to see the actual store shelves and that you give us price comparisons. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, we have to, because it's like, we got to know, and I do it for everyone on here, but myself too, because when you say things out loud, there's something to be said about that. When you're talking about something and not just comparing prices, but when you're saying these things out loud, it helps me to remember these things also. Like, oh, well, this person was missing this person was missing this. They have it here. Now, you may not have it anywhere around you, but it shows you that the product is still coming in somewhere and that maybe check back later. That's why sometimes I'll say, like, before you go, somebody was saying that they were out of toilet paper at Sam's Club. Our Sam's Club had, like, mountains and mountains of toilet paper. So I recommended that whoever said that, call. If the only thing you're going for is toilet paper or one specific item at Sam's Club, call them before you go, because I think he had like a 20-minute drive or something. And I would not go on a 20-minute drive to Sam's Club just for toilet paper. I would have some other plan, like, oh, I'll get those olives that are half the price of what I'm going to pay at the store, or something, make the trip worth it. But that's just me. If you're going there for just toilet paper, and then, yeah, call first, or just one item or two items, call them. Because, yeah, you don't want to make a 20-minute drive for nothing. Thank you all have a good night. Yeah, we are going to have to start wrapping it up here, guys. We got some things to do. Got some videos to edit. Let's see. Miss K, I enjoy seeing this. Oh, yeah. Cheryl says, I use Dan's video to compare all the prices before I go. That is very wise. Thank you, Cheryl. Tommy Kramer says, greetings from Illinois, Danno. Sorry I'm late. That's okay, buddy. Appreciate you joining. Samuel says, gasoline is too high to go to multiple stores. Again, something you got to do the math on. Like, you know, if the stores are far away from you, yes, I agree. But if they're close, like here, then no, it's definitely worth it. Let's see. Erica says, good night, everyone. Have a blessed night. Good night, Erica. Have a good night. B. Allen says, I'm an old single person. I've always bought cheaply, but even cheaply has gotten expensive. That is true. That is true. And you didn't have to throw old in there. You're not old. You're young at heart. And smart. You don't waste your money. That is very smart. Somebody got on here and left a comment the other day. Oh, Danno's making all that YouTube money. He can afford whatever prices he wants. No, that's not how it works, and you must not know how much YouTubers make. I didn't say that. But I guess I did now. But it's like, even if I was making, even if you're making great money, even if you shouldn't waste your money. I did get on there and I said, I don't blow money on things that, or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, people just leave some nasty comments sometimes. But it's like, I'm not going to just throw money away, right? I'm not going to just throw money out the window. People should know that by watching the channel anyway. And he's somebody that watches the channel, which I didn't really understand the comment, but whatever. And maybe didn't mean anything mean by that. But yeah, no, it's like no matter what you do, you work hard for your money. Whatever job you have, you don't want to throw it away. You know, it's like, why would I don't know. I guess that's just me. That's just the way I look at it. I'm not going to go to a grocery store and I know some people are like that. They don't worry about the price. They get whatever they want, and they're just free-minded in doing that. And that's, that's fine. That's your life. That's what you want to do. But me, it's like, when we like to do things, we like to do other things, vacations every now and then, and travel and this kind of stuff. It's like, well, if we want to do these things, we have to save in a lot of other areas. And one way we do that is saving at the grocery store, and any way we can. Oh, it was the right bacon? Okay. It looked good. It looked good. I know she had some sausage patties on there, too. Can you tell I'm a little hungry? Good night, Sarah. Oh, good night, Cheryl. I see you on here. Sorry, guys. I've done a lot of ranting tonight. I had a lot of stuff to talk about, I guess. Oh, that's okay, Debbie. Yeah, we're about to get off, though, unfortunately. Carol. Thank you, Carol. Really appreciate it. Have we ever done a pantry challenge? No. That would be fun, though. Our pantry is, like, everywhere in our home. It is canned goods in every corner. No, it ain't like that, but yeah, we got stuff everywhere. Ugh. And when I say we got stuff everywhere, I mean, we got stuff everywhere. Oh, yes. Use that for an armrest. Oh, yeah. I was glad they had the toilet paper. I was a little nervous when somebody left that message about Sam's Club not having any toilet paper. I was like, oh, boy. Better get up there and get another pack. Kayfabe, I think I saw that comment actually. Yeah, I know some people were commenting. I appreciate everybody defending me and all that stuff. But I mean, it's like, first of all, it's nobody's business what anybody makes. I'm not one to really, like, I know people ask us what me and Jessica do for other jobs, and we don't talk about it. It's, that's for, it's just, that's not really anybody's business. And not to be Not being mean about it either. It's just that's private information. It's private information we just don't discuss. Let's see. Tommy says, I heard gas prices could go back up. Not sure if they will. They're going back up here, unfortunately. They've reached $4. It was as low as $3.39 before we left for Florida. Yes, right bacon is good. Yes, we did finally try it. I was going to actually do a video on it, and there was something had messed up on my camera. And I ended up scratching the whole video, and I had made the entire thing of bacon because we had some family over. Good night, Cheryl. Cheryl S., good night. Thank you. Dawn says, thanks for going to Big Lots. I had no idea they even sold food. Have a good night. Not all Big Lots have food, from what I hear. I hear that a lot of the newer ones they're building don't have. They'll have like some snacky stuff, but not like our Big Lots does. I've heard the same with Target too. There's a lot of Targets that don't have food, which is ours didn't used to. Ours didn't used to, but they added that years later. Have a good night, Dawn. Thank you, Carol. We never know when gas prices are going to go up and down. That's why, like some of the stuff you see in the paper, on the news and stuff, it's like it could go up tomorrow. Knock on wood, it doesn't. But I've heard that. Oh, I remember it was like June or something. Everybody was saying, "Oh, gas prices are going down," and the next day they shot up like 50 cents. And I was like, that's why it is what it is. Thank you, Samuel. Appreciate it. Glad you're having fun. All right, Kathy. Have a good night. Thank you very much, Madeline. Peace and blessings to you as well and your family. Carol, love you. Or thank you, Carol. Thank you. Victoria, love it. Your house sounds like mine. Yes, it is. Full of goodies. I will say that. Peter Burton, any Costco trips planned? I'm going to try and get there as soon as I can. Like I said, for those of you who've just joined, we are going to Metamora, Indiana tomorrow for the Canal Days flea. I call it the giant flea market in Metamora. We're going to visit some little stands, get some good like carnival type foods, like good carnival type foods. They have like one stand. I know my father-in-law likes to get the apple strudel ice cream thing. I'll probably get one too. They got a really awesome walking taco stand, which will be pretty nice. So probably do a little video. Probably won't be too long because we'll be out with pretty much the whole family. So that'll be a lot of fun. Let's see. It says last year could have sold it for $100. That toilet paper. Yeah, $20 a roll. DJI says, yeah, the Hot Williams frozen sausage. Awesome. Good stuff. All right, Carol, have a good night. I know she got an air fryer for working wherever she works. Have you guys tried it yet? No, still haven't tried it. I know, we're kicking ourselves for, we're going to have a big opening reveal party of the air fryer once I can get something to put it on. But yeah, we're excited for it, but at the same time, it's just, and we've been very busy. Very busy. We will definitely get around to it, though. Yes, you're right. She did get that for a gift. MG Toe says, gas $6.69 in SoCal. Yeah. Were you the one who posted the other day? I know it was $6.49. I don't know if it went up. Somebody was saying from San Diego. Marianne Lucas, good night. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. All right, guys, I think we're going to have to wrap it up here. Naomi McFarland says, hello, everyone from Southern California. Hello to you, Naomi. I hope you're doing well. I know all of our Californians are coming in here now, and I apologize. It's 9 o'clock here. I know it's probably 6 o'clock where you guys are, and I know it's kind of hard to work it out right sometimes. But, guys, I thank you so much for watching and being part of the adventure. Whiskey Foxtrot. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, how are you, buddy? From Northern California. I don't know. Like, did it just show you guys that we were just coming on at 6 o'clock or something? It's funny because all of our Californian viewers are starting to come on here. And I noticed it's just after 9 o'clock, so it would be 6 o'clock there. I don't know. Like, I know I changed the time a little earlier today because we had some stuff we had to do. Plus, I wanted to be on here for a while with you guys. Trisha Woodburn, no need to justify yourself to anyone. Some people are just jealous. That could be it too. I never really thought of that. Lori's Thrifty Kitchen. Lori says, I miss really good elephant ears. Is a northern Indiana thing. They do have, the funny thing, the elephant ears are in the same little area, in the same, where they make the apple strudels that I was just telling you about. They do the elephant ears there too. And those are good. I always get the apple strudel though, because it's delicious. All right, Roby. Yes, have a good night, Roby. Sorry if I missed anybody's comments. Yeah, we do. Like I said, we got to keep up in real time just with the way it goes now. So many people in here. But guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight on a Friday night. Beautiful night. Nice crisp air here in Cincinnati, Ohio. We're going to wake up to 30 degrees. Wow. Ugh. That's why the allergies are running like crazy. Good night, DJI. Oh, that's okay, Kathy. And Victoria. Well, y'all have a great evening. Thank you so much for watching. Video will be out at 8:30 in the morning. Y'all have a great night. Always remember, the adventure is out there.